Hello and welcome back to another video on Friend's Car Repair Corner. So I know it's been a while, I've been on holiday, I've been unmotivated, cost of living, I'm not going to bore you, not going to give you excuses. So yeah, I've been away, but I'm trying to make a return. So where am I, what am I doing, what's happening? So I still have my Mondeo, okay? Been undecided as to whether am I going to keep it, am I going to get rid of it, what's the plans, etc. But in all fairness, for £1,000, was probably worth less than this now. I just don't think there's another car that I'll be able to get. It's got the heated seats. It's just a nice car. It drives nicely. I like the alloys, I like the way it looks. But yes, we have some issues, okay? So we have the frosted light, misted light, okay? The amount of times I've had this on my channel, I don't know. But yeah, I want to get the headlights sorted, so I'll either get that one sealed up so that it's similar to that one, and then just be done with the headlights. Ideally, I would like to have the actual titanium X projector ones that are actually in there, and blacked or joeyed or whatever you want to call it, the insides of them. That would be the goal, but they're very expensive for those headlights, and I just can't justify spending that kind of much on headlights when the car itself is probably worth like 800 quid. But regardless, I can still see in the night, etc. So what's the plan? The plan is, I think I am going to try and fix and repair this car, keep it going for then like another year or two, because I'm wanting to save up, and I'll probably explain in other videos what I'm saving up for, etc. But yeah, what is happening then with the Mondeo? Well, first things first, this side, it needs a drop link. I've got like a donk, 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 donk. I'll try and get some videos and sounds of that. But yeah, so we've got the drop links, which I've got both. So I'll do both sides. Headlight. So I have got an exhaust that I can then fit as well. So I've got an exhaust. I'll probably redo that badge because that badge looks like it's seen better days. Obviously the car is filthy. It's winter time, so even if I was to then give it a clean, if I then got back here, it would be dirty again. Oh, that's it. Yeah, this wheel has got a slow puncture, so I'm thinking today's video I'm gonna take the wheel off, replace this drop link, and stick the spare wheel on, and then that's the drop link side then done, and then I can then go and take this wheel to then get it replaced in the week. But other than that, the car's good. Right, I love the heated seats, and they really don't take that long to actually start to heat up. Again, I haven't cleaned inside the car either, so no, the heated seats, amazing. Oh, and this, I love this feature, just getting in the car and being able to just press start, no having a faff about with keys. The only downside to that is if you put your keys somewhere and then you leave the car, you've got to remember where you put your keys, because there have been times where I've left the keys in the car and just walked off and stuff. But I do like that start stop, so that would be something that I'd have. And you know what, this is underrated, the rear view mirror. When you've got people behind you with like their laser headlights and stuff like that, and it gets really bright on here, this automatically dims. I love that. I love that. I've been in other cars where it doesn't, and I'm having to, do that thing where you flip it so that you can't then see. So yeah, but no, I do. I think for the thing of this car, it handles quite well. It's got enough poke. It's just a nice generalized car. If I was to sell it, I'll probably maybe get 500 quid if I'm lucky, and then what else am I going to get for like £1,000, £2,000? I'm then going to have to spend more money into it. Is it going to have a start stop button? Is it going to have half leather seats and heated seats and all of this kind of stuff? So yeah, I'm rambling. I don't like rambling, so let's just get back to the house and let's start doing these drop links. Here's a little clip of me trying to get the sound of the drop links, like knocking. You can't really hear it very well. I was out and about, so decided to go and get the tyre sorted. There she is, the drop link we need to replace. Back home, let's crack on. Okay, the main tools going to be required for this job is going to be a T30 and a 17-inch spanner. Thought I would then go for a test drive and treated the car to a car wash. That's it, the car is now home. It drives nicely with no knocking sounds. Next video is likely going to be on the exhaust, so if you're not subscribed, then do subscribe. See you on the next one.